Welcome to season 2 of the Plant Isles. In this series, I visit every single plant in a specific section of my plant nursery. Each episode features a different section. In today's episode, we will be taking a peek at the ficus section. And you know what? I may sprinkle the orchid section in here as well. So let's take a peek. Let's start with the orchid section because I know a lot of you love orchid. So I'm not well versed in orchid. So we are just going to enjoy its beauty. If you have orchid tips, please share with us in the comment section. If you know the names of some of these types of orchids, give the name down below and be sure to add the timestamp so that way we know which plant was in frame, which plant specifically you're talking about. But the purpose of the Plant Isles, like I mentioned, is just to explore, discover, and enjoy some beautiful plants. I've tried growing an orchid once before and I didn't purchase it myself. I think my sister or someone may have had one and passed it over to me. And I knew nothing about orchid, and that was long before I was into houseplants. The only advice I had was to put a cube of ice. Instead of watering it, just put a cube of ice in there. It bloomed one time, but I actually didn't know at the time that you weren't supposed to cut off the areas after they bloomed. You're supposed to leave them on so that they can continue to bloom from them. Very similar to Hoya, the way they've got peduncles, and it's probably best to leave the peduncles so that they can continually bloom from them. So that's honestly all I know about orchids. And I guess from that one experience, it sort of made me a bit nervous. I lost the plant, needless to say, but it made me nervous because I didn't know much about them. Oh my goodness, look at this. I don't know, is there a name for this orchid? This little thing is unique. What? Like, let's just linger here for a minute. Let's talk about the colors. Let's talk about the shapes, the patterns. Oh, wow. What is this? Are there names on these guys? Oh, cascading. It's just cascading. 5-inch. There's no name. Wow. So I guess with orchids, you literally just pick what you like. No specific names. Tell us about orchids down below. If there ever was an orchid workshop, I would go to it. Have you been to an orchid workshop? Let me know. So this just says purple. This one's for $20 and it just says purple. Purple orchid. It seems like I may be partial to purple orchids because the purple ones with sort of like a white background are the ones that are catching my eye the most. Look at a red one over there. I've never noticed that one as much as the others. Some of them have variegated leaves. Casa Orchid Petite. I'm guessing that's the grower. Pretty. I always imagine orchids to be difficult plants, but so many of you love them so much that it seems like they may not be that difficult. Are they? Let me know in the comment section. They don't have a scent. I tried checking. And look at the sizes of some of these leaves. Look at that. That is huge. In some of my other videos, my plant aisles videos, I share what I know about a genus, right? So if I'm in the Hoya or philodendron section, pothos, I will share what I know. I don't know much about orchids, like I mentioned. So I will probably just play some background music so you can enjoy that. But again, if you know any names or any bits of interesting information about orchids, the ones that you can see in the frame, please leave a timestamp with a comment. There, ooh, look at these, gorgeous. Viewer just stopped to say hello from Detroit. So I'll say hello to viewers from Detroit. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hello. Wow, they are gorgeous. Okay, so let's look at some prices. These are for $34.99, 2 Magnifica, 5-inch. That's all we've got. So some have names, some do not. And then, let's see. This is the infinity circle. I guess the infinity circle means the style of the trellis. That is pretty though. The color is like the blush pink and purple. That's really nice with the contrasting yellow. Oh, you guys have sent me down the orchid aisle and I don't know. What have you done? What have you done? You knew what you were doing when you said you wanted to see the orchids in the plant aisles. I must say, I've been taking orchids for granted, like just zooming right past them without taking a minute to just enjoy them. I get so caught up in my Hoya and philodendron, recently anthurium too. It's really refreshing to take a moment and just enjoy another genus. Oh my goodness, I can't get over this. This is beautiful. And this one is similar, very similar, but it's just a little bit darker. So that one is more of like a lighter blush color. Can you see the difference? And this one's like a darker color. Man, oh man. I remember a year ago, I think, at this time, I was doing, not a plant aisles, but that's when Home Depot had their huge plant fest, I think they call it. And I remember I was showing some of you the orchids and you told me that I totally should get into orchids, and I was asking which one to start with, and you all were saying, was it the miniature? Trying to remember. I need to go back on that video and check out that video and look at the comment section now because oh man, I don't know, that nice one got me. I'm so glad I'm able to capture it here because I hope to one day, eventually, not right now, maybe get an orchid of my own, and now I'll get to see what I really like. Look at the vibrancy of this one is beautiful. people, the orchid lovers, in the comment section, please tell me where I should start. And also, please tell me what I should look for. Tell me how to choose. Tell me what makes a good orchid, which type is better for beginners. Wonderful. Wow, that was a moment. And there's that one I love again in the front. Oh, and yellow is my favorite color. So if I ever got an orchid, I would probably get a yellow one and the one like this one. That's beautiful. What are the prices of these? $50. Ay, ay, ay. That is beautiful. I feel like pulling up a chair and sitting in front of it. Wow, so I did this video for you guys, but I think I got more out of it. Thank you so much for sending me down the orchid aisle. I really appreciate it. Okay, where are we off to next? Right, so we're merging the orchid and ficus video together. And here we go. Let's start with the ficus Audrey. I always call it the Aubrey. Ficus Audrey. This one is in a 10-inch pot. It is for $5.99. And this one's all green. This one is variegated with that yellow outer variegation there. The rubber plant, Ficus burgundy. My Ficus burgundies are from this nursery. I got them during the lockdown. They had 8 in a pot, and I think I did get them for 40. 8 in a pot. I had to split them up 4 each. They're the huge trees that you see in my videos. I have, I believe, a big chop video where I chop them up a little bit, and I tell you, the rubber trees are plants that will make you feel like amazing plant parents. They grow really quickly, big, huge leaves, not fussy at all. They just want bright amounts of light, and you can chop them back, restart them, and they're amazing. Okay, so we've got some more here. I think it was one person who asked for ficus, maybe 1 or 2. All of you matter, so that's for that one viewer. Okay, over here we've got the fiddly fig big tree. Is that a fruit? I think I see a fruit. Ooh. All right, let's see if I can zoom in. I've got to go back. All right, oh, wrong way. Let's try to zoom in on that fruit. Ah, there's a fruit. Oh man. I wonder how easy it is for a ficus to bear fruit. I've seen fruit on the Audrey before. Oh, we've got a closer one here. Ooh, look at that. Can I touch it? I want to touch it. Let's see. Wait, are they hard? Soft? How do you know when they're ripe? Are they edible? It's hard. It reminds me of guava for some reason. I think maybe just the shape. Interesting. There we go. Right, so they've got a mixed bunch here. Let's go to the other side. Okay, so I take it that this is our official ficus table. And over here they've got in the front the Ficus Teneki. I remember I was obsessed with my Ficus Teneki when I first got it. The amount of variegation, those bright pink leaves when they come out. Such a beautiful plant. Not as resilient as the burgundies. All right. Some more Tenekis in the front. The 6 inches are for $24.99 of the Teneki, and the 6-inch burgundies are for $20. The Moonshine or the Shiveriana are for $40, and they're in 8-inch pots. They're very nice filler plants. I think my Teneki is a plant that I don't see myself getting rid of. I love it. I'll chop it back as much as possible, as much as I have to, but I think I'll always keep mine. So they've got the rubber trees, baby ones, more of them. Adding the Aglaonemas to today's video. A lot of you asked for Aglaonemas as well, so I thought we'd go out with a bang and add them to this video. So we have over here the Aglaonema shades Chinese evergreen. These are for $60. Next to it is the silver bay. So the shades, I guess, just has like pointier, longer leaves, and just splashing, silver splashing, versus the silver bay has much more of that silver on the insides. And they're for $60. In front, we have small, okay, we have a better shot here. Ooh, I think I like these shades. These Aglaonema shades, I like it. I like the splashing on them. That's really nice. And then they've got the Golden Madonna Chinese Evergreen for $29. They're in big 6-inch pots. And then smaller silver bays. I think my mom has a silver bay. They grow really fast and get really bushy very easily. Propagate also very easily as well. So next there's a tigress, and this is for $29. It looks it's a strong word. It looks similar to the shades, but the splashing are in bigger chunks. Over here we've got the Sparkling Sarah for $60. Ooh, this one's pretty bushy. It's in an 8-inch pot. And then we've got this one, which is a Princess Silver Queen. Ooh, this is in a 10-inch pot. This is for $99. Look at that. Bright pink petioles. My. Look at that in there. That's pretty. Okay, and some more here of the shades and the Madonna. It seems like their stock of the Chinese evergreens are a bit lower. I will link a video down below where I do an in-depth look at their Chinese evergreens. I did this video maybe about a month or two ago, so I'll link it down below, or I may even add it into this video. I'll add clips of that into this video so you can enjoy some more. I didn't realize there was such a huge Aglaonema following. It's a genus you don't hear a lot about on in-plant videos. I do think they're beautiful, absolutely beautiful, but for some reason they don't really do it for me, but I can appreciate their beauty. Like, come on, what can someone say about this? Any negativity? Like, this is gorgeous. The vibrance, oh my goodness, the hot pink, that's beautiful, stunning. And then over here, I'm sorry, that was a very red Chinese evergreen for $30, and I was just staring at it so hard. And then over here next, they've got the Golden Fluorite for $29. And And what else? They've got the golden powder, Chinese evergreen for Aglaonema golden powder, yes, for 20. They've got the leprechaun for 12. And then what else? They've got here more, so pretty much the same ones. There's a golden papaya for 24. And the Madonna, that's the name. Golden Madonna for 29. That's pretty. Look at these. These leaves are pretty. Very nice.
Thanks again for watching. Here are some videos I think you might enjoy.